welcome back to my channel, Elise Views, and here on this week for this Conspiraseries, we're going to be doing something on the no-no list. We're going to be talking about Walt Disney conspiracy theories. We're going to be discussing everything from just tittle-tattle to stuff that has some pretty scary proof. I'm not going to talk about what I'm doing on my face as much, because this is not really about the makeup as much as it is about the conspiracy theories. To go over it, first thing I wanted to say is that we reached our goal of 100 subscribers, and that makes me beyond ecstatic. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and getting the channel to the point where it is at now. Congratulations to Chelsea Cottle, the winner of our last giveaway. Our next giveaway is going to be at 500 subscribers, and I can't wait. We're going to do something big, extravagant, because that means we're halfway to monetization, and that means I'll make money off of these videos, and I'll make, money to support my makeup habits. There's a lot of crazy conspiracy theories about Walt Disney. Some saying that he was cryogenically frozen after his death in 1966, so that whenever we could know how to unfreeze him and cure whatever, I think lung cancer that he had, he could just come back and that would be normal. Yeah. But also, to support these claims, Paris Hilton and a lot of other celebrities have also looked into cryogenics. So maybe there's something behind them looking into this, because we're gonna feel so out of place in the future. No one's, it's gonna be there. We've had so many movies about this, and people just don't learn. But before we hop all into this, I want to give a little history on Walt, or at least the company. He started this company with his brother Roy. A lot of people believe Walt started it by himself, but he didn't. They actually had, their first character was Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, and it didn't go too well. And then they bought Mickey Mouse, and Mickey Mouse went a lot better. It is said that Walt was a heavy drinker. He was a bad alcoholic, and that Roy would be so afraid of him sometimes that he would call him clinically insane. And okay, but that kind of makes these next claims a little bit more believable. And now the park goes to such lengths to clean up Walt's name that they will even edit out cigarettes in his hands, in photos at the park. You won't find him even holding a cigarette, and everyone knows he smoked. That's a little weird, because it was a different era. He might have been an avid drinker, but it's not he's holding a glass of scotch smoking a cigarette. But I can see it, because a lot of people are wow, that's Walt Disney, he's the guy. So a lot of people are into cryogenics, and now Will Smith, Paris Hilton, George Clooney. But back then it wasn't really well heard of. But people believe that Walt Disney's body is underneath the Pirate of the Caribbean's ride there. People believed this from 1966 all the way into modern times. Matter of fact, the #1 Walt Disney frozen, when you would type that in before 2013, I think, when the movie came out, you would get a list of people conspiring and saying how his body got down there, and pretty much the procedure, and pretty much saying all sorts of crazy theories about him being frozen. Now when you Google that, you will find Elsa, Anna, and a cute little snowman named Olaf. He's my favorite. I love that guy. There also are some crazy conspiracies saying that Disney is subliminally trying to brainwash the children with their songs, images, subliminal messaging, runes, symbols, the whole work. You know, I've watched a lot of these movies over to working on this conspiracy theory, and there are a lot of like runes that like you wouldn't expect to be, or like symbols and runes that you wouldn't exactly expect to be in like a Disney film, because like it's not exactly child appropriate. And moving on to things that are really not child appropriate is that like there's phallic members. My little brother follows this channel, so I don't want to say penises, but I also know that like secrets, so whatever. There's a bunch of dicks everywhere and like titties, naked chicks. Like, you see it, if you can dream it, you believe it. It's probably somewhere in a Disney film. Like, Donald says the F word in one, one episode. And like, when you watch Jungle Book, he says, "Damn, I gotta get to a tree." Like, there's a lot of times where Disney just like allows the cuss to slip, or a penis, or a naked chick in the background, and people try to chalk it up to, what's it called? Artist frustrations. But I mean, if you're a children's artist, you probably shouldn't do that. Like, if you do children's stuff, anything related to children, leave dicks out of it. Leave dicks and penises out. Dicks, vaginas, boobies, all of it. There's a lot of people that believe Disney before and after death is highly involved in the Illuminati. See it in a lot of different things, kind of like hinting toward Illuminati. And then there's this one picture where it's like straight up like ask about Illuminati in the background. So I mean, that's normal, that's fine, why not, right? Because like normal people do that in children's cartoons. That's what makes me so mad. It's children's cartoons. Like, adult cartoons, fuck it, subliminal messages to death. But children's cartoons, don't do it. It's a children's cartoon. They're children. They're precious and innocent, need their own opinions, because they're their own people at that age and need to be their own people, because that's how that works. But sexual subliminal messaging and brainwashing and phallic symbols and all that good stuff, people have all sorts of theories, and those are just some of the most credible. I'm gonna go off camera, add some final touches to this eye, and finish this eye, and I'll be back. Alrighty, so this is my finished look. I put a little Mickey Mouse here, and I put one coming out my eye here. So now that we're done talking about the conspiracy theory, I want to talk about my inspiration for my makeup. So of course the red glitter is for his pants, and then the black and white is actually to represent how old he is and how he originally came from grayscale, and then the yellow for the shoe. I personally like it as always. I actually just came up with this one off the top of my head, so I hope you like it. I think my eyelash is coming up. That's not gnarly, dude. You know what to do. Like, subscribe, do the thing. Thank you so much for everything everyone has done. Let me know how you like this conspiracy theory, let me know which ones you'd like me to cover, and let me know how you like the makeup look.